Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Space Engineers. We are here, back on the moon of Titan. Oh, sweet. I actually just got the notification that Rev's, what do you call it, raid worked. Here comes the Goose Patrol. Alright, sweet. I've never seen that from this side. So, that's awesome. I'm glad that worked. Welcome, all of Rev's viewers. Welcome, welcome. Keep going with all the geese. It's filling up my screen. I love it. Okay, anyway. We're back on Titan. Let me give you a recap of... Oh, get that out of the way there. There we go. Let me give you a recap of what happened, because it's been a couple weeks, I think. So, if you recall from watching my short, or if you watched the, if you watched the episode a couple weeks ago, yeah, I've been on camera for about a month now, almost a month, but I haven't done a lot of streams, so it would have been easy to miss. It's been a light. Oh, there's a pirate scout drone coming in. Well, oh shoot, that's the wrong door. Hang on. Where's the button at? Let's see. So anyway, here's the tater tot of victory. We went ahead and took out the... That guy's going to come over here. He's kind of coming right at us. Pretty darn fast, too. Let's do a thing real quick, and then we'll... I don't know why that's green. Why it's very, very bright green. Let's see. On. Let's see if we could do a thing here real quick. Anywho, last time I was here, we took out... Oh, I'm going to need ammo, aren't I? Let's see. Where's the Gatling ammo? Give me, like... I don't want to pull it from... I don't want to pull it from a thing necessarily. Give me like 10 of those. Yeah, perfect. There we go. You're just gonna have one on standby in case I need it. All right, and then we're just gonna kind of stand over here. Oh, I should have let it probably charge up a minute, but that's okay. So, let's see. We were... Boom, there we go. We're just gonna set it down right here for a moment. So yeah, so we printed off a whole bunch of these things. And we had them all docked up along this bar right here. And then I took my fully loaded baked potato, whatever we called it, and we went into battle, and we definitely destroyed that pirate stronghold. So you can see it's a blue GPS now and not a red marker, because we took out the antenna and everything, and I went over there and knocked it out. So we are going to have to go back and raid it. In other words, like, I don't have another vehicle because I lost my baked potato, but I'm glad he's coming back for when this guy comes in. Most likely, I know I'm switching gears really fast here, but most likely this guy is going to just launch some drones at us, which are going to crash into the ground, because it's almost certainly a space pirate drone who is got ions, and he's going to launch drones that have ions, and they're going to basically smack into the ground. Because anyway, but yeah, so what ended up happening was the ones we went in with, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them we went in. We did fairly good at first, but we just couldn't take out like the last drone that the stronghold spawned, and then like the big cannon on top, the assault cannon. We just couldn't take them out, and so we ended up printing one tater tot at a time and having them... Oh, I should probably not stand out in the sun, huh? One tater tot at a time, and then remote control flying it in until we were able to take it out. And this tater tot of victory here was the one that its what was that? What was that flash? Its camera got taken out, and so I couldn't see what was going on. So I just set it on autopilot, and then oh, that was weather starting. So I just set it on autopilot and told it like go ahead and do whatever. And when I got back, it had taken out everything, and it was just sitting there in guard mode, like staring at the base, and everything was taken out, but the base was mostly intact. So then I printed off another one and stuck a seat on it so that I could fly out there and actually, you know, retrieve it. So we did that. And let's see how. Oh, you know what? Hang on. It just occurred to me that I don't know why I backed up here, but I didn't put the. Whoop! No, hold on. There we go. I didn't put the ammo in you. We're gonna need that if I'm to send you. Let's see. 9 and let's put 5 of you in there. Okay. So now I'm not gonna have it immediately go. In fact, do I have the... Oh yeah, I do. Okay. So I could have it... How much time do we have? Oh, it can hover for 2 hours. Okay. Yeah, we can't even really see it. It's so far away. I was gonna wait until it mentions that it found something, and then put the drone in attack mode. But we'll just see what happens. So, but I have a feeling with the still controlling you. Sorry. The path that this guy's taking, he's going to come awfully close. So we're definitely probably going to get 2 little drones coming in. So I'm just going to stand. He's still searching. Can't imagine he's not going to find us. I want to hide right here. They can spawn big things, but so far in my experience, they have all spawned things that can't fly in the Titan atmosphere. Maybe this is the one that that goes completely wrong. I guess we'll find out. But all right, Kaz. Thanks for stopping in. We'll see you later. Oh yeah, let me actually. I should name you all by name. All the people who came in here. So Ire, Mightiest Kaz, Nugs, Marcus. I think that's everybody. So welcome everybody who came over from Irestream. I'm sorry, Irestream. From Revstream. I'm so sorry. I saw Ire said he had the hat, and I combined the 2 things that I wanted to say. So. Alright, we have got to be getting pretty close to this guy launching something here. Sure, you can ask Cheeseburger. Go get it from the long cat or whatever. Probably clean up some of these antennas I've got sitting around. So I think what I'm going to do is the stronghold is claimed. It's going to sit there for a while. I'm not really worried about it going away. I'm going to work on building my new production area so that we don't have to rely on the Titan for the production. Come on, buddy, we're right here. What I've noticed is that these drones are, on occasion, slight... Oh, did he just change direction? I think he just... Oh. Oh. What? Well, drone? I guess. We are going to rename you to Tater Tot 1, because you're the new Tater Tot 1. And we're just going to go land you on a dock somewhere. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. We'll go put you over here. Oh, I don't remember. I think the camera is this way. Why do I only have you on auto and drain? That's weird. Oh, what is your battery? Oh, I don't even know. Yeah, we'll just leave it on auto. It's fine. Oh, yeah. One of the...
Meteors inbound.
Lovely. One of the issues that we had was that if I turn on his thrusters, all of their thrusters will turn on. So we're going to have to be careful. Actually, I don't even know how I'm going to do that. I'm going to have to... I want to move the Tater Tot of Victory inside at some point. But if they all turn on, it's fine. Yep. Then we'll just turn the rest of them off. So. Alright. Streamlabs, I thought I filtered you out of appearing on stream. Okay, so anyway, yeah, what we're going to do is... Did I turn these off? I did. What we're going to do is... Open the door. This world's got a little bit of a frame rate drop from time to time. I don't know if that's coming through on the stream at all, but... I was thinking that it might be a good idea to, instead of continuing to chain these things... I don't know when that happened. Instead of continuing to chain these buildings like this, we can maybe do the production like underneath one of them or something like that. Like we'll just extend down toward the ground and then we could dig down if we need to. Because all I want to do is get a couple refineries and a couple assemblers. Because what we've got is this one single assembler has been running the entire operation for this whole time. And then I'm pretty sure this thing has 2 refineries on it. So that's kind of fun. But yeah, I feel like we could just go down toward the ground here since we have all of this piping already under here. Although that does mean that my one single anti-spider turret is going to... this one messed up too? There we go. What happened to you? Probably, if I had to guess, shooting spiders. Making sure. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we could go straight down from here and then build underneath here.
Energy low.
And I think that's the plan, because then I don't have to get rid of these platforms that are sticking out. You know, it might be cool to excuse me, redo these a little bit so that they're not just like flat. We could make them kind of sloped. That would be kind of cool. That'll be for another time. Let's see. What other updates did I want to give? For those of you who are watching the City Skylines series, I did finally... Oh my, I'm going to have to come up with a better way to say that so that the robot on my phone doesn't turn on whenever I say the name of the game. Cities Skylines. I did create a Steam mods collection, and you can now see all of the mods and assets that were in the game. And I put the link in the description of both the episodes. So in case you were curious. I was, Ire suggested during his stream today that that I should do a video explaining all the mods. I think that is a good idea, but also there are 77 mods, and many of them do a lot of things. And I'm not sure that I would be able to do them adequate justice in a stream. Or not in a stream, in a video. There is, I could do like a version of essential mods, which I think is what you're kind of getting at. To me, though, a lot of them are essential. There's a couple that as I was putting the collection together,
Full.
I was like, I could probably get rid of this one. You know, like it's there in case I need it. Ow. But yeah, I'd have to wait for the correct situation to arise before I would need it. Kind of deal. Alright, I think... Oh, no, there's a whole other section here. Oop. There we go. Okay, so now that we've taken that out, thinking we're going to drop kind of a wall straight down. Actually, would it make sense maybe to lay out the... I don't really want it to be a room. Like, it's not going to be like, you know, you take an elevator down or anything like that. It's going to be more like, if I need to... We'll put a door at the ground level if I need to get in there. It's not going to be airtight or anything. What just pushed me to the side? Hold on. That was weird. I like strafed to the side when I went for that. Did you see that? I was only pushing forward. It was like I was rubbing up against it. Was it this? No, I don't think so. Anyway. Weird stuff going on. So yeah, so I think we're going to drop down... Yeah, let's lay out the stuff and then we'll drop the walls down. Because I want to try to keep it... maybe I should just lay out the perimeter. Because I want to keep it with behind these somewhat messed up struts. Yeah, maybe we'll just kind of mark out the perimeter with oh, these are half blocks, that's right. That's okay, then we can still... We'll just do this. Let's see, I don't think I want this to go... I want it to go one more. I think I will go one more. All right. Cool. So this will be the room. We could dig down into the floor if we need to. I'm not going to put a floor in just yet because I don't know what the floor is actually going to be. I might just do... I'll probably do just interior blocks along the floor. But how many? 1, 2, 3? Yeah, this actually gives us a pretty decent size because we could lay the refinery sideways. I want to leave some space here because, like, this is probably at some point we're going to want to spread this out to the other landing pads. In fact, I should probably just go ahead and mark that at some point, although it's kind of annoying because I put these big full squares here and then you have to take the whole big 9-block square out, but anyway, that's fine. As long as we don't go up and touch this, then it's fine. I can still run pipes wherever I want. Maybe we'll put some windows in too, just so you can kind of see the thing going on. All right, let's figure out a Do I not have... Yeah, there we go. Let's figure out what we're going to do for flooring in here. So probably something simple like... Yeah, this is probably fun. Well, not that, but that, probably. Just a nice little... Just a nice little square. Which we would need interior plate for. Where do I get... Where's your opening? Here we go.
Energy flow.
Let's put... Oh. Hang on. They won't come out of the ground if I'm floating. There we go. Ah! It did it again. What? I was just walking here, forward, and I strafed to the side. It's like there's something invisible there that's, Is it... Wait, is it the... No, it's not the hitbox for the... For the turret. That's really weird. Yeah, last time it was over here that it happened. Or maybe it's just my keyboard being messed up or something. That's weird. Yeah, I mean, like, usually I can tell if I'm, like, pressing, you know, slightly pressing one of the keys. It might be aliens. Let's go and get more energy. Alright, so... What was I going to do? Oh, yeah, I was going to get... Should have just done that while I was up in there. Okay. Interior plates. Put like 100 of those back. Give me like 100 of these. I feel like there was something else I was going to mention to everybody. I don't remember what now. I wanted to mention the City Skylines mods. If you all didn't see, I do have merch now that is linked on the channel. We got the Silly Cones shirt, of course. And then there's a couple of other silly things that my friend Pat whipped up because he was bored. Alright, so there's a nice floor. That's going to take forever to weld up. Oh, I may want to do that before I start putting stuff on it. Man, okay, what do I need for these things? And we'll just run the interior plates over it, and then we'll put the... That's the steel plates. And now I think I'm out of everything. Out of everything. All right. Oh, that was right. That's right. The other... Oh, we're getting a lot of... We are filling up the base with material. The miner is going a little... Yeah, this is why we need the additional refineries set up as quickly as possible. Ooh, there's some thunder going on outside. Let's do all the... Maybe I'll put a big cargo container down here, too. I'm gonna have to sink it into the ground if I do that. Or... put it... I guess, you know, I guess we could... Maybe we'll put it, like, out... We'll stick out a little bit and put it here, because then I'm definitely not going to run any piping, but yeah, I should probably do that sooner rather than later. Actually, that might be good to have it kind of stick out too, so it's not so it's accessible from the outside. Where did I start before? Didn't I get all of these? need it. This is why we need the cargo container down here. Maybe I should do that first, so that I can have accessible cargo and not have to keep flying around like a crazy person. What do I need for cargo? Hold on. Does cargo need a... I want a big old cargo. Does that need steel plate? Yeah, that does need interior plate. I thought so. Alright, so we'll grab you, and then we're going to need some conveyor. Hey, Devil Knight. Welcome, welcome. Let's just throw in a bunch of these. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull all this out at once anyway, but at least the sun's going down, and I'd be able to work in peace pretty soon. Oops. Yeah, let's assume that the cargo is going to be like... I'm going to have to... Let's see. Ah, my buttons. My buttons. That was my rev impression. Alright, so we could put our cargo, which I don't have, on the hotbar. We could put it... Actually, should I do this one, or should we do... Because this doesn't have a top. No, that's actually good. We kind of want this, I think. So... Yeah, we'll put it, like, right there. And then... Hope I lined that up correctly. I did. So then we'll connect into the back. Trying to decide if I need to do the... So I'm probably going to have wall. Yeah, we're going to have wall going around here. So we're going to want probably... Trying to decide if I want to do... The, oh, I don't have the parts for armored anyway, so... Yeah, let's do this. Let's do, let's stick with these for a minute. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, what weather is happening now? Oh, it's just the sun going down. Yeah, so if we did the... You know, this isn't really supposed to be airtight anyway, so let's just do a... Yeah, actually this will be fine. We'll do this. Oh, but I need the steel plate. Just give me, like, 2 of them. Or 7. I really gotta stop doing that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Alright, I don't need this many, but I do need to add these. Once we get this hooked up, then I can pull from that cargo container instead of having to come into here. And we could designate this, for now at least, as a ore cargo container. Because the miner over there is digging a really, really big hole across a very large ore field. Alright. I gotta remember how to do the... what did we name? Yeah, ores and ingots. Okay. Okay, so this is... what do we call this base? What's this base called? It's been so long. Involuntary Paradise. Okay. This thing is called the IP Cargo L ores ingots. And then hopefully the goat script eventually moves all of this extra ore into this cargo container. Or is it supposed to be ore? Hold on. No, ores, ingots. Yeah, it's like putting it pretty much everywhere except where we need it to be. Oh, no, there it goes. Okay. Alright, now it's moving all the extras into here. Now I can kind of get a good sense of what do we have, which is a lot. Which is why we need a lot more refineries. So. But, now that that's done, we can... probably put like a ramp over here so I could easily get over to it. Interior plate. Okay, that's where we left off. Then we're here.
Energy flow.
I guess I'm going to have to go back up anyway. Do we not have enough interior? There we go. Good enough. It's like this would be easier if it was just steel plate, but it would be a lot more iron and it wouldn't look as cool. Not that I don't have way too much iron already. This is also why we need more assemblers, too. I guess there's a lot of reasons to need more assemblers.
Energy critical.
Yeah, I should probably go deal with that. What kind of weather is this? Just like sandstorm or something? Dust. Dust. Hey, Timmy Dean, how's it going? Today we are working on the production-ish basement. The basement of production. Ooh, ooh. Ah. There we go. See, when I'm on camera, you can see how often I get up and go, ah. Which is the sound that I make when I'm repositioning my butt. Interior. Then we get to do it all again with construction components. I should designate one of you as an admin so that you can use the Streamlabs to not admin, a mod. If anybody wants to be a chat moderator for me, serious ask, let me know. And then you would have the power to add quotes to the Streamlabs bot. Alright. Which is it's an honor and a privilege to have that ability to add the quotes. But it's also a responsibility, right? You can't just be adding quotes willy-nilly. Well, I will probably take you up on that. I don't think I could do that right now, right? Oh, look at this. Boom. There you go. You've done it. Welcome to the team. At least I think so. Yep. Alright, I think that was everything. So let's get some construction components. Start actually filling this in. Oops. What happened over there? There we go. We'll do the oath swearing for moderation later. There's an oath. There's an oath swearing involved. Yeah. Standard stuff. Standard YouTube stuff. Wait, I need interior plate. I missed one interior plate, huh? Okay. You can feel free to abuse your powers. That's the point of powers, I believe. That's what I've learned. And, wait, I need interior plate here too? Oh boy. Okay. Okay, so how about like... Let's grab like 50 of those and then fill up on construction components. And see what we've missed here. I assume we just shot a spider somewhere, but I don't... Oh, there it is. Good job, whoever shot you. You take his job seriously. If not, that's okay. So are you talking to me or are you talking to Ire? Hello, Toshiro. Enjoy your lurk. Man, I can't wait till they come out with an area welder for this game. That was a joke, by the way. All right. Now what I'm thinking is...
Energy low.
I might repaint the outer walls to be this color. If in the... to make it sort of kind of blend in as if it's not actually here. But I don't... I mean, obviously it wouldn't blend in because this is like an orange planet, but I think it would be funny to be like, yeah, we'll paint it black so that it blends in. So... I'm so excited for VS2. Like, you know, I'm sorry, VS 2.2. Like, VS2 was awesome. And even though I didn't play a whole lot, I think I probably played a total of like 10, 15 hours. But VS2 was awesome. And VS 2.2, I feel like every one of these releases is like a gigantic step forward toward what I want as the final game, you know? Alright, now we have a repeating pattern of tiles. We'll do our wall painting later. We'll figure out the interior stuff first. Now, I think I'm going to want to... let's see. Now, if we just run some piping... Yeah, okay. Hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself. We need... refinery, and I'm probably just going to do the laying it down type refinery, because we'll do it sideways and then put the... modules on it. Get rid of all this stuff from when I was building drones. And then I need assemblers. And we'll probably do the same. Same deal with assemblers. We'll just lay them down. Actually, assemblers we could stand up like this if we want it, because they'll fit. We just got to kind of plug them all into each other. I do like having all of the attachments on them, though, so I think we could still do that. I could do them in an alternating pattern, like Dude. If I can get 4 of them in here, I'd be happy. And potentially 2 refineries. Let's see. I need 3 because I want to get the... So if we did it here... Wait, hold on. Here and then here. Okay, so we could actually go like... Oh. Give me a bunch of that. Take your food. I'm going to need to get food soon. Okay. So... Yeah. Yes, you barely touched it. That's right. Now, I actually have been... I've been impressed by the amount of content you and Rev have been able to crank out of VS2. Yeah, that'll work. And then they'll be up against the wall there, and we could actually cut straight in and then come down there. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, the amount of content that you guys have been able to get out of VS2 has been impressive, and it doesn't feel repetitive yet. I have a feeling it's the kind of thing that would, like, you can't make like a whole year series out of building in VS2 because there's just not enough, but for the time between the VS2 and the VS 2.2 launch, it's been a good amount of stuff that you guys have gotten done, you know? Well, if it isn't the real Phil G, the RPG, yeah, I spelled it right, the RPG. Welcome. Welcome, sir. All right, now, yes, okay, so I do have that there. That's good. Let's kind of map this out here. So we're going to go up there, and this actually works out well because I go from here and split off if I need to go under the landing pads later. So we'll do that. And pipe there, and then we'll connect into that. Actually, I might as well just do that now. And we'll go back to our favorite friend, the component dispensing turret. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, sorry. There we go. The gravity on this planet is so... I always find myself flying either faster or slower than I'm used to, you know. There are... excuse me. There are things from both games. Whenever I'm playing one game or the other, SE1 and SE2, there are always things from the other that I miss. You know, there are so many things right now that I wish I could do that are only in SE2. I would love to build this whole thing as a giant hologram, and I would love to be able to copy and paste little parts of it and stuff. Like that would have made building a lot of this so much easier. But then in SE2 you miss things like wheels and cars and weapons and NPCs and stuff like that. But I really miss the tiny unified grid. Hey, Rev is here, and he is adorable. Yeah, I just wish we could. I wish we could get the tiny. Oh, what's flying around? The tiny grid, tiny grid survey drone. Very good. All right, so that's gonna be that there. Then over here, we're gonna want our. Okay, how are we gonna? What color was I using for things that aren't dusty? Was I using a color for things that aren't dusty? Should everything down there be dusty? I guess everything... We'll figure it out later. What was I using for the farm? Hang on. That's what we'll go look at. We'll just fly around with this holographic assembler. Fantastic. Oh, these are wood. Are these dusty? Boy, I just was really bad at adding color to things, huh? Okay. Yeah, well. Back through. I know there's color in the bedroom. right? Did I just... Yeah, I think I just did the same thing, but... Put you, like, here. Yeah, there we go. We'll go with that. Back down to here. Alright, so... We'll leave these things dusty. That's fine. Alright. Here we go. So if we're gonna... Let's see, how many of these can we fit in? If we were to go... Actually, let me map these out with this first. We'll just do like this. So if we did there, that would be like a whole corner, and I wouldn't be able to walk around, but I can't walk around that way either. Then we could go here, here, here. Can I get... I don't think I could get another one in then. But I can't... I could center them. No, I can't. If I move it over one... Yeah, this is pretty much it, I guess. I can only do 4. That's fine. Unless I... Well, no, because I could also go... I could do that as well. So we can get a lot of assemblers down in here. You could even do a whole nother row. Then I wouldn't be able to walk around at all. I want to... Oh, actually, you know what? That's a good point. Good point, Duke. Good point. Let's actually make a space so that I can walk through here. So we could go then... Let's see, that would have been there, right? I'm spacing these for those, if it's not obvious. I'm spacing these like this because of the way the upgrade modules will sit. That's not where that should go. How did I mess this up? That's right, because then there'll be one there. Oh, I won't be able to walk around that, though. I won't be able to walk through there. Oh, wait, hold on. Did it... Oh, why did it... Yeah, why did the link go to Rev's channel and not the, not his... Oh, no, it's supposed to do that, right? But why didn't it go to his actual, like, name? Is that just a, Or is that my channel? Why is it doing that? Explain what happened. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, actually, here, let me try this. I need to visualize this before I start putting these things actually down. So you're going to be like this. Okay. These are the modules. Oh, yeah, that's right. I can't put these two because they will do that. Maybe one row is better. Alright, so you're there, and then you're going to have yours there. That's good. Okay. I mean, I could do another one. But then I would have no ability to walk to the refineries. Oh, okay. Well, I'll go get everybody's channels and fix that, hopefully before the next stream. So then if I want to do... So I want to be able to walk in like with a door here and be able to like walk through these things. So I think I'd have to go... I have to go there. Yeah, this is just a weirdly shaped interior is the problem. Well, I guess I could go... Yeah, here's what we could do. Hold on. Okay, so there's one there. Right. And then we could just put, like, here. On this side. Alright, I wouldn't be able to walk to the back there, but that's okay. And then just do, on this side, do 2 more. Right. And then I can still walk up to the, yeah, we'll have four. Four is enough. 4 is enough. It's 4 times as many as I have now. So 5 times if you count the one that's already there. Then I could walk in and I can still get to both of the refineries, and I could put a door here to walk out the other side too. This actually kind of works out pretty good. Cool. Oh no, what hijinks are you guys getting up to in the chat here?
Energy low.
All right, Phil, hold on, I gotta go back here. Phil wants to get it back into Space Engineers and do a recorded and edited series. You know, I really like the idea of doing that. Like, I've only been editing shorter videos, and I'm really kind of itching to try doing a long form edited playthrough of something, but I don't know that I have the time. So I'm going to keep talking about doing it, and I'm not going to do it. And then let's see, I addressed the URL thing, and oh, and then hello, it is I, the Duke Skylover, and definitely not Rev Plays Games. And Ire is also Duke, and everyone is Duke. All right, we are all today. On this particular potato day, we are all Duke Skylover. All right. Speaking of, I guess not really speaking of, but how am I gonna? Yeah. Okay, so we need to put. You're already gonna hook into there. That's nice. And then you will need to do that. And then you will need to, where is this, like right there? Right there. Then we'll have to hook into here, which is going to need to become a junction, and then we're good. Yeah. This is Spartacus. Yes, I am. It is I, 3-time famous world YouTube. Duke Skyloper. Okay, so that's literally not what I wanted to put there. I literally said what I wanted to put there. A junction.
Energy critical.
Maybe I should put a charging thing down in there too. You know, doing the entire series, or at least doing recording enough episodes ahead of time where you can be 100% sure that it's going to kind of work out, you know?
Meteors inbound.
Like do like Ire and Engineer Coffee did their entire what's it called? It was Frostbite, right? Yeah, Frostbite. They did their entire Frostbite playthrough in its entirety before editing it, you know. And I've seen a lot of YouTubers that will do like 5 or more, or this is like really coming down around 5 or more episodes ahead, and then start editing and releasing, partially so that they can kind of get ahead, but also so that they know that it's going to work out. Like there's like however they've set up their game or their world or whatever is gonna work out. So I think that's a great idea. I know a long time ago, when my friend Pat and I, who used to stream with me on Fridays, we did a podcast, I don't know, like almost 15 years ago, which sounds, I feel so old. And like we recorded like 4 episodes and didn't release. We didn't release the first one ever. It was just like a test. And then like the next 3, we didn't start actually putting them out until we had done 3, so that we knew we had like the cadence and figured out everything. And then we did a really stupid thing, which I still think is hilarious, as like a meta joke. But for the 50th episode, we released the unreleased first episode with an audio commentary over it. And this is an entirely audio only podcast. There was no video. And so it was basically just like the original episode, the original audio playing, and then whenever we would start our commentary, it would just duck down so low that you couldn't hear what was going on in the original episode anymore, and then it would come back up. So it was just like the goofiest thing to listen to. I'm still proud of that idea. Just because it was ridiculous. Anyway. Oh, catching up on the chat again. Saturday, we'll see how far you get with the editing. Oh, it's, yeah, 3 hours of footage. Now, I was curious. Ire, are you and EC both releasing, like, your own edited series, or are you just editing, like, all the footage together yourself? How are you guys releasing it like that? And I think I remember you saying you weren't quite sure. It's not like it's only 3 hours, but you weren't sure if you were going to do like 6 episodes of a half hour each, or like if that cuts down to like 2 hours of usable footage, you know, or whatever. Like, I don't know what the deal is, but like, how are you thinking about that? Oh, okay. That's cool. So now how does that work? Because I've seen that option to add someone as a contributor. Does he get like view credits on his channel too then, or how does that work? And also, what was I doing? Okay. Yes. Let's grab these. And this guy. The reason I did a junction here was, 1, to make it match that, but 2, because I might at some point, like this one matches that, which goes up into the thing. This is not going up into anything, but it would... Oh, wait, it doesn't. Hold on. What did I screw up here? That should be the center of that floor. Do we not? Oh, yeah, that's right, because it's offset in there. Well, I guess if I ever need to put a connector up in there, it's going to have to be offset just like the one over here. Oh, well. Also, these are the wrong color. They've been cleaned up a little bit. A Revan Duke recorded series? It could happen if people wished for it hard enough, if they believed. It could happen someday. I'd be down. Okay, cool. Alright. Now the question is, do I want to weld these up right away and get them working and pay the energy cost for them? Or not? I think I'm still fairly power positive. Yeah, 4-ish 25-minute episodes. That feels about right. There's probably about a third of it is boring enough that it's not worth keeping in, and then the rest of it is probably pretty good. Oh, really? Yeah, I know, like, the first time you recorded it, it didn't, like, the very end of it, like, the scenario got goofed up. That sucks. That sucks. Did I miss any chance? I don't think so. Alright, let's make some assemblers. Do I have like the slow welder today? What's the deal? Yeah. I mean, You never know. A video with me, Ire, Rev, and EC. It sounds nonsensical, but it could happen someday. You never know. The four horsemen of the SE apocalypse. We will, if we ever did a video together, it would just bring the entire community to its knees. Yes. Now we need. Well, am I gonna? You know. Oh. I'm making noises. Hold on. I'm making the thinky noises. We're gonna let the old welders do their thing. Alright, and then while that's happening, we'll put on some... Now, I was thinking with 4 of them... Oh, I already got the modules in here. I'm thinking maybe 2 speed and 2 power for each one, just because I'm still a little concerned on power consumption, so... let's see, I think I'm going to put the speed ones in the middle. We'll put the power ones on the outside. Oh yeah, I gotta move you first. Oh, that was... fast, but also not done yet. Should maybe consider not plugging up all the holes just yet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait to weld you guys all up. Never mind. We'll let the refineries eat all the food first. Yeah, okay. Let's put down some more modules. Modules, that's the correct... Oh man, I just put away all my... I need just a little bit of steel plate from the one remaining assembler. Yep, that's what I searched for. Come on. Give it. There we go. Alright, then we'll do some power efficiencies. I am... For the refineries, do I want to do any power efficiencies? Or should I just do all yield? I might just do all yield. We'll kind of spend our assembler power savings. We'll spend them on the refineries. Here they go. I was gonna say, I thought I just saw a spider pop up out of the corner of my eye there. Man, give me just a little more. There we go. Hello, spider. Okay, there we go. So now we'll get all those welded up. And hopefully not die. I don't know why I didn't just turn it off. There we go. Boiled goose. Sauerkraut and boiled goose. That's a reference.
Energy critical.
Oh my god, you're so needy, self. Let's go get... I'm gonna put a Chargy McGee down in there. Whatever it's called. This thing. There we go. Alright, I think the yield modules are going to be the thing we're really going to want to start with, but... So we're going to need 20 times 8 which is 160. Have we even bothered refining the... I don't know that we've refined the gold yet. Oh yeah, we got some refined gold. Okay. Have I told it to make any superconductors yet? Yeah, we got 125. That's not bad. A fellow man of culture. Lonely Island culture. I kind of thought you might have been with EC's theme is like theme song kind of thing. Official, unofficial theme song. The last time I played on a server with these guys, I basically just was like off on my own, just causing my own little destruction. Like I kept knocking things over and it was just like constant clang noises. Are we making super duper conductors here or what's our deal? I need more. I need more. Actually, I don't know that the goat is programmed to make superconductors. We might have just pulled those off of some ship. Okay, we got 15 of them. We need 11. Let me go check the goat script, which I am gonna have to. I'm gonna want to move it into. Wait, was something smoking up here? Huh. When did that happen? Another good reason to probably not rely on this one assembler, which is right next to this antenna that's damaged. Who knows why it's damaged? But that's a fix for later. So yeah, we're gonna have to move the goat.
Hello there.
Rev! Welcome! Welcome to the Sky Loafers. I don't know what the membership is called here. We don't have a good name for it. But anyway, welcome. Thank you very much. I'm gonna have to add you to the screen. For those of you who are not members, now as you know, membership of course not required. It's $2.99 a month, and you get, yeah, there you go. You get a couple of emojis, and you get a little Duke Skyloafer logo next to your face. So that's actually pretty much it. And you get your name on the starting and ending screens. If I ever do members only videos or streams or something like that, then you would of course be the only people who could talk in those. But up until right now, I've only had EC and Marcus as members, and I didn't want to do like a members only chat stream because, like, you know, let's be honest, who wants to talk to like just those two guys for like the whole thing? You know, we got to get more people in there. We got to get more cool people. Neither one of them is listening, right? Okay. Anywho, what was I even doing here? This button, there it is. Find me superconductors. Oh yeah, it doesn't even want to make any. Let's make 200 of them. I am very thankful to Marcus and Engineered Coffee. Oh my god, that was a spider. Nipping at my toes. Ah! Wait. Are you dead? Oh. Hang on. Let's do this proper. Nope. Oh. Do you see him do the sidestep too? I think he hit the same thing that I hit. At what point do you get your... At what point do you get your family back? Never. Anyway. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was going to say. I am very appreciative of Marcus and Engineer Coffee. Engineer Coffee has been consistently like the first person to subscribe to. Like, Rev, was he your first subscriber? Because I feel like that's EC's thing, is he's trying to be like everybody's first member, not subscriber, member. Boy, I'm just completely lost on what I was even doing in this game. Oh, the superconductors. That's right. Superconductors. Just... I notice it's not using the other assemblers here. I bet you the goat script is not actually managing the this subgrid, which is probably what I want. So I guess I should definitely I should move the goat script into here. And then it won't use the ship anymore. So it's hard to forget your first, you know? You know what I haven't done? It's been like almost like an hour and 15 minutes here. And I have not had a drink of water yet. So I'm going to do that real quick. And while I do that, I would ask, if you have not yet liked the stream, please consider liking the stream. If you would like to get notified when I go live, please consider subscribing if you have not. If you would like to become a member, I would appreciate it, but that is definitely not required. Live on air water drinking. It's water. It's definitely not Grey Goose or whatever it was we were talking about on the other stream. On Revs. There we go. Now we're refining at top speed here. These refineries are likely just pulling in whatever they can. I'll bet you this one's also doing, yeah, nickel. So that means that the GOAT script is not managing the subgrid, which is actually what I want. So once we move it over here, we'll be able to have it manage this, and then it won't use...
Hello there.
Bill, thank you so much. You did not have to do that. I appreciate it. Enjoy the emojis. If you guys would like to suggest other emojis... build capacity. If you'd like to suggest other emojis, I don't think I've filled the capacity of emojis. I don't remember. Or maybe I would need to add a higher tier. Actually, maybe that's it. I don't remember. But either way, if you want to suggest other emojis, feel free. I'm up for whatever. I don't remember which things I put in the build planner now. Let's just do one of these at a time. We're overwhelming the Titan's ability to keep up with our building here. With its one assembler. Oh, you know what? Actually, you know what I just realized? You know what I could probably do is take these other assemblers and just put them into cooperative mode. And then they'll just pull from the other one, and then the GOAT script will be super confused, and it'll probably... Yeah, it's actually probably a bad idea. It'll probably be queuing up like a ton of things. But actually, that's probably okay. So. It's also extremely green down here. What's... Oh, these things. Yeah, that makes sense.
Energy low.
Where am I going to get a... Where would I be able to fit in a charging thing down here? I guess I could just kind of pull one down from the roof. Whee! Oh, power cells. This is coming along nicely here. I think we are probably going to be able to finish this room before the end of the stream. Yes, there we go. Good. Good. Yeah. Honestly, I saw you say the thing about the milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and honestly, I don't even know what I don't even know why you're saying that. But, and I wasn't even going to ask. I'm just like, oh, yep, they're saying things in chat again. At this point, I'm just kind of used to it. Alright, I need to fix the paint on a couple of things. Oh, I didn't finish that other one. Let's get you, and then I'm going to go and get charged up. There we go. Hold on. Whoa, hold on, wait. Okay, so I did miss what Rev said because on my side screen here that the chat had scrolled up enough before I looked that I didn't see what you said. It gets larger as your members grow. I had to say that out loud. They can't demonetize me if they're not giving me money yet. They have not. Oh, it did it again. It did it again. Why is it doing that? That's got to be my keyboard doing that, which is actually kind of concerning. It was the slidey to the sidey. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is maybe put. I don't want to do an airlock here, so we're just going to do door, and then we'll put goat in here. Maybe we'll do goat computer over here. We'll put the goat screens on this side. Oh, well, there we go. Now that's a quote. I never should have given you the power. I do need to grab some food though. This is what I wanted. I wanted all these quotes. Gotta have the fun quotes. All right, what do I have for food sitting around? I have some potato seeds. Why don't I? Oh, I got a frontier stew I could eat. I guess I gotta make some more meals, huh? I have a synth loaf. That sounds kind of gross. Oh, you know what? I think I needed to get some vegetables. And then I could... Did I not grow any potatoes? Oh, no, there's tons of potatoes. Okay. Why they are sitting in the food processor, I have no idea. But... I think... Yeah, we'll just eat this frontier stew. Okay. Now we're good. We're gonna be good for a while. We make limited time merch out of our quotes. You know, actually, it's not a bad idea. I mean, Ire kind of does that a lot of the time. Maybe not like the official quotes here, you know, that go into the quote system, but he does a lot of his merch is just from like the fun quotes that happen on streams, so. And, you know, actually, I should mention, like, I said earlier that I do have merch on the channel now. A lot of it is closed because with TeePublic and with a lot of the places, like, you upload a design and then you can decide a whole bunch of things. And I really wanted stickers of the designs. And so, like, I mostly uploaded designs to get stickers made. So if you like stickers and stuff, that's, I encourage you to grab a nice cheap sticker, but you could also grab a shirt or whatever you want. Up to you. I just like stickers. I put them on my computers. What was I gonna do? Oh, I need some LCDs. Do I, do I want to bother? Yeah, I think I do want to bother. Alright, so we need 2 LCDs, and then we need the... don't have a... I should have done some sort of cargo access in here. I bet. Oh, what we could do is we could maybe do... Yeah, here, let's do this. I know this is going to kind of screw with things for a moment. No. Yes. I really love these circular ones. You know, I feel like I don't use them all the time, but I do like having them as an option, you know. I gotta fly all the way out and around to this thing. It was supposed to be convenient, and then it was not so convenient. Yeah, doing all this for a room that I'm only going to spend a little bit of time in until it's done. So we're going to do you, and then is it a recharge? No, it's a oh god, what is the thing called? Refill. That's it. Phil, you got to remind me when it's refill versus recharge, because there's no one here named Charge to, remind. Never mind. I was going to try and make a thing out of that, but I'm not going to be able to. You see, now, Rev, you bring up a good point. Stickers, doesn't matter what size you are. You know, you can put a sticker anywhere. You put it right on your face. Doesn't matter. It's going to work no matter what. You're not going to outgrow it, and you're not going to, if you're losing weight, it's not going to be too big later. Get yourself a sticker or a button. Oh, my God. Okay. Timmy, you bring up a good point. Stickers are sticky. In fact, that might be how they got their name. I don't know the etymology, but... Anyway, I was making a programmable block. Look, I can just build. I don't even have to walk. Alright. Now, the real question is, can I transfer... Just spit on the microphone, that's nice. Can I transfer the settings from one goat to another? Can we sync the goats? I'm charging up for no good reason. I'm just standing here charging and thinking. Oh no. Yeah, buddy, I tried to walk through there too, and let me tell you, I had the same experience. Let me help you out of there. There you go, you're free now. Thank you. I'll just put all that back. Okay. I'm trying to think. Does spitting on the mic help with audio quality? It adds a certain... It adds kind of like a moist quality to the audio, So, which I think many YouTubers are lacking these days. Anyway. What? That's not how you... Oh my god. Goat! Get over here. Oh, do I not have goat on the... Where's goat? Goat! There we go. What's your custom data looking like? This is... probably... Okay. Mr. Goat, please turn off. Then we're going to go to you and rename you to the IPPB GOAT. Yeah, yeah, you're exactly right, Phil. It because I've moistened the microphone, the audio can travel further. You know, because audio actually travels further in water than it does through the air, because water is a better conductor of waves, of sound waves and stuff. You know, so I can reach further. I can reach all the way to the moon if I give it a little bit of, you know. So sometimes I don't even know. I should go to sleep. Anyway, the goat screens now. I have 2 goat screens. What's the other goat screen called? Ah, yeah, there we go. Okay. So just get me all the LCD. So one of these is going to be this. And we'll make it that one. And then the other one is going to be this. I really hope that is... Yeah, that should be those 2 over there. Nope, that didn't work. There we go. I didn't even name that one correctly on the other one. LCD Goat Auto Crafting. That's one of the things that I hope they fix when they're kind of redoing Goat is this inconsistency of, like, this is a bang command and then this is in brackets, and that just seems like just have one little just have one way of doing things. Yeah. Okay, so then this ought to work. Oh, what is this? Font size 1. Show knowledge base. Oh, I didn't know. That's where I was trying to figure out how you mark the tutorial complete. Now I know. Show knowledge base. I don't know what that is. But here's what I'm doing. We're taking this, and we're just copying the custom data over from both of these screens. I don't know. Yeah. This way. I should have looked at these sooner. I didn't realize that there was so much customization within these screens. Let's see. I'm going to turn both of these screens off. And then if I go into the goat, I should be able to look here and pull up. Oh, look at all that. Copy all that. Go to this goat. Paste it all. Now it knows all the same things. And then we can actually add the goat script. The goat. Has there been an update lately? Actually, I wonder if that is... Is that a newer version than what I had on the other one? It is. That's quite newer. Okay, I wonder what's different. I hope nothing's broken. Alright, so goat's doing its thing there. Goat's showing stuff here. Let's make this not quite so blue. There we go. Alright. Same deal with you. Alright. Get out of here. Yes. Okay. Actually, now that I'm here, now that I know about this, I'm going to take... Oh. 1.6. Does that work? It does. Look at that. Cool. Alright, so... That's doing its thing. Which means what I think I should probably do is take the old assembler and turn it off. And now the old refineries I'm going to leave on, even though they're probably not managed by Goat anymore. I'm going to leave them on because it's not going to hurt. I think it'll still pull stuff out of them. It just won't. Actually, no, it doesn't. It already doesn't manage refineries. Yeah, that's at least the last time I recall. Goat doesn't manage the refinery inventory. It just pulls the ingots out. So either way, it doesn't matter. I'll just leave all the refineries on. But I'll just turn off that one assembler because otherwise everything's going to get confused. Did it turn them all back to normal mode? It did. Okay, good. Okay, then. Step 1, find the right angle. You'll need to arc it. Alright, this one is actually going to be IP Assembler 1. No, you're Assembler 2. I think someone said the IP freely joke earlier. I don't remember where that is from. Where did that come from? If I recall, the tick had to make, because the tick's name is the Tick. You know, if you're familiar with the superhero The Tick. Canonically, his real name is The Tick, but he had to come up with a, like, civilian name, and I'm pretty sure he picked IP Daily, if I recall. Now, the IP is Involuntary Paradise. This was a Chad thing, I think. If it wasn't a Chad thing, I'm going to feel bad, but I'm pretty sure that was a Chad suggestion. Alright, ass. Anyway. IP free. That's right. That feels like a Simpsons thing. Yeah, that's right. Okay, what, where's all these modules I just made? Let's rename all of these. I'm just going to grab all that, do that, boop, and then get them out of here. You guys ever watch Let's Game It Out? One of the what my kids called the Joshisms. Like one of the few that I've actually added to my repertoire in my normal speaking is when he would just be like, get them out of my life. I don't want to ever see these things in the thing ever again. Oh man, I got a lot of things I haven't named. What the heck is all these connectors? That's where all of the... Oh yeah, that's where all of the tater tot dock. This is a dock for a tater tot. And don't care, don't care, don't care. Alright. These are probably going to be gotten rid of, but I'll leave them there for now. Happy boy! Welcome to the stream. Alright, so the goat is working again. What, I was going to say, there's an option for colorful icons, but these already look like they have the color in them because it's just... Because the colorful icons mod just replaces the sprite, so... Ooh, how long is that unknown signal? 3 minutes? I'm going to go grab this unknown signal because I can actually fly in this direction now. I should probably not do this at night, but the stronghold is gone, so I can actually fly over this way now. It is nice not having that red on the screen. I'm not sure how long it will be before something else spawns here. Oh. Like another base, but I'm sure it will be kind of far away. Alright, what do you got for me? Sweet, nothing. Okay. Ow. Scrap? Okay, that was kind of sucked. Do I even want any of you? Yeah. Back we go. So yeah, one of the things that the goat sorter does that's fun is that it has a screensaver, essentially. The thing that's on the programmable block screen is it's a random icon of some component or something, and it just bounces around like the old DVD. Let me go down and like the old DVD like screensaver. It just kind of does this. Whenever it hits a side, it changes to another icon. It's like, you know, to me, like when I was working on Farmhand, I was usually like struggling to figure out how to keep things within a limit. And then these guys are like, you know, we'll put a screensaver in. It probably isn't actually that much code to do this, but I just thought it was funny. It is fun. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm going to leave it there. Not that I think I could turn it off. You want to see how the Titan hole is coming? I will show you. I actually don't know how it's coming. So, looks like we've just started another row. Or column, rather. So here's how the Titan hole has been going so far. It's pretty big. I don't know why there's a bigger hole there. So for those who were not around when I explained this, also this is why there's so much extra stuff in the base. The reason we're doing this is because we're going to build an underground hangar here, and we're going to take the Titan here, this ship, and just park it in a hole in the ground. So that's the next project, is we're basically going to build a walkway, probably a covered tunnel. I would have put the hole closer to the base, but there was a nice convenient gigantic ore vein here of nickel, cobalt, and iron. So I figured if I'm going to dig up a massive portion of the ground, I might as well get all of the ores that are here too. So the thing is kind of far away, but we'll just do a really long tunnel, and then we're just going to build up a big thing here, and it's going to have a big opening, like with blast doors or something. We'll figure it out. But he's got a little bit of a ways to go before he's done here, because I think he's going in a circle. I actually don't remember, but either way, it should be, the hole should be just a little bit larger than the ship itself. So, accounting for space for walls and everything. All right, so now that all this is done, I think it is time to put the walls up. All right. Yep. There we go. We'll put the inventory on. And then this thing as well. Oh, I should put some lights down here too, because we're not going to have lights. We should put some lights in here, otherwise it's just going to be very, very green. What kind of light should we put in? We could just put in maybe... Oh, yeah. And we'll just put some classic style lighting. Come on, rotate. There we go. Oh, then yeah, okay, right there. And then maybe we'll do the same thing. That is... That would go right here, I think. And if not, that's okay. I don't care that much. Right in the face. Alright, so I'm going to put doors. Doors. Door. What kind of door do we want? Do we want... I really love these new doors. These, with the opening in the center doors. The center doors, that's what they're called. But this isn't a place we're going to go in and out of frequently, so it could be something like a round corridor or, you know, something that feels more like substantial as a like a locking, like, you know, instead of like these things which look like you could, you know, hit it with the butt of the rifle and break in or something, you know. So so I might do the rounded, or we could do a like a warfare hangar door and have it come down and, you know, then it just, I don't know why we would do that, but it would look cool. I guess we can't do that right here because we're going to have a pipe right there, so it's got to be on the ground. All right. Let's do the... Let's do the rounded doors. I think those look fairly substantial. Substantially armored, you know? I'm not going to bother with an airlock just because it's not going to be airtight down here. So I think the auto door script ought to close that. I guess it already closed that one. Maybe not. Okay. Now what do I want to do on the side of this to make this kind of match? Kind of looks like a... Kind of looks like one of the interior blocks, like one of these, right? It kind of looks like that. We could do that. I'm thinking of putting windows around, maybe some of the porthole windows. So yeah, we'll do this on each side. Then it'll kind of match. And it'll look like, you know, we'll be able to plug our audio equipment in from the outside. You know, the little component jacks here. Audio, video. Alright, and then in terms of windows... Oh man, I hate this part because the windows are all thin, or half blocks. I want something that feels armored, so like the porthole would work. Viewport? That's what it's called. Viewport would work. Or do we not bother with windows? Because this is... Yeah, I think we're not going to bother with windows. This is just a... I do want this color, though, because we're going to make everything... We're going to make this whole area this color. All of the walls and everything. Yeah, do I want to just do armor? Do I want to just do armor all around? What would be a good substitute? Well, we could do armor. I'm going to have to put a conveyor there. We could do maybe armor above the doors, and then I could still do the portholes here, and I could just do like a armor, and then one of those... what's on the side of this? Well, that might look okay. Nah. Let's just do armor. We'll do boring armor. No one's ever supposed to look at this. Then we'll fix that. Yeah, this is supposed to look shadowy. Not like, you know, sketchy, but like in the shadows kind of a deal. Let's see, I'm going to need to weld up the guy under here, huh? I guess I got to weld up both of these, because I won't be able to get to it later. Yeah. We're not trying to make this airtight or anything, so it doesn't really matter. It is just a square, because I don't care what it looks like. We could actually round out the corners, or do triangles, just to give it a little something, you know. Yeah, there we go. So now it's not nothing. I'll replace the other sides later. Then we're just going to need lots and lots of steel plate. Hello.
Health low.
Did you just do what I think you just did? Hang on. There we go. Coming down. Okay. Let me go and probably get some more ammo at some point. You know what I should probably do is put all this away. Go actually heal up. Here we go. I've smacked into too many things while flying around, and also got et by the wildlife. All right, so we want
Meteors inbound.
meteors now. Actually, I think this using the triangles will look really good because of the way they are positioned along this edge. So it'll look pretty nice. Nicer than intended. Then we can start getting through that backlog of ores that we've got building up. I think when the Titan hole is done, we probably won't need to go mining for things for a very, very long time. Oh, come on. All right, and oh, jeez. How do I get my turrets to stop shooting my own base? Like the... Oh, I think Weather's starting again. The subgrid turrets. How do I get them to stop shooting my base? I feel like this should be a solved problem. Let's see. Get rid of you. Add a... There we go. Conveyor junction. I wanted to say conveyor junction on the top, though. Is that right? Right. Okay. Alright, and then I think this is the only other one that was sticking out. We'll do something with this cargo container too, because it's kind of out in the open at the moment. But did I not? No, did I not get the stuff? Cannot withdraw. Oh, you know what? You know why I can't withdraw? Because I severed my connection to the rest of the base doing that. There we go. Luckily, I got my trusty turret. Got my trusty turret there to give me the goods. Alright. Now we just need, in fact, as long as I'm here, let's grab as much steel plate as I can carry. Have to recolor these bottom ones later. Or maybe not, if it looks cool. We'll see. But I think I've already recolored some of them. This is one of the few times when I thought using the actual, just original texture looked good enough. Like it was just battered enough that it was what I wanted. It was the look I was going for. And I haven't used the... Are we not making more steel? You can't tell me we're out of... wait a minute, hold on. Goat. What are we doing? I'm going to need a ramp or some stairs or something, too. I could pressurize it. There's no need to pressurize it, so I don't. So I don't want to. Like, the thing upstairs is not pressurized. The other rooms are, but I don't want to use up the oxygen to pressurize a room that I'm rarely going to go into. So, that's all. But yes, I definitely could. I see. Okay, it did not... It reset the LCD. Oh, I should probably... we're going to change you to auto-crafting and change you to status scree so that you don't have to run both of those. And this one actually should be this, and this one should be this. Alright, so I think what may have happened is, and I hope we didn't mess this all up, but it's possible that oh shoot, I have to physically go over to the other one. That's the downside of the goat script, is you have to physically be in front of the screen to edit it. Okay, good. All the data is still in this one. Oops. So we should be able to go back in here, paste this all in, and get all my numbers back. And then we should have the assembler should kick up here. There they go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, my numbers got all wiped out, so. We'll also have to reevaluate those numbers and see if they're any good. Why are you this color? Why are you the way you are? Well, we'll leave you for now. Alright. Turret of giving. Let's see what you've got to give. There we go. Now we're cooking. I think using the armor blocks is ultimately the better way to go, just because... oh, there's a hole here. Okay. Just because... I need to protect the... This works out well. I do need to protect all this stuff, and so... Having it within a... Didn't work. Having it within a armored area is a good idea. So... As opposed to trying to make it look all fancy with like interior wall or something like that. Except for right here. This is the weak spot. Well, right here. That's the weak spot. How long till the sun comes up here? Like 3.5 hours, roughly, of
Energy
game time.
low.
I'm stuck. There we go. We'll see how far I can get before I need to refill my energy. Oh, can I get that? I can. There we go.
Energy critical.
All right, fine. Let's go inside. Yeah, well, here, I'll just keep up welding. Keep on welding from inside here. For now. There is, you know, it's funny because, like, the, in Space Engineers 2, right, there's the desire to use the tinier blocks for detailing and everything, and you can spend a lot of time welding up tiny, tiny little blocks. And because of that, you know, like welding up a gigantic room like this takes a lot longer, but the result is, you know, at the end of the day, the result looks a lot nicer. You know, that's kind of the, you know, another bit of balance. Like here, you're kind of forced, well, not kind of, you're definitely forced to use large blocks. You don't have a choice. Space Engineers 2, you have the choice. And the choice means you're going to spend more time welding tiny little things. And I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I'm saying that as a reality, you know? Because the builds do look nicer at the end. Like, I could do a little bit of greebling on this, and I actually might. But, oh, come on. The wildlife ate me again. You guys come here. Take care, Ire. Thanks for hanging out. There we go. Oh, shoot. I'm not going to be able to paint this out. Oh, I can. If I get my face right in it, I can do it. Okay, here we go. We're getting in there. We're getting in. I'm thinking I might actually do, now that I said about the greebling, I might actually do some greebling around here. Because just a little bit. Just enough to make myself feel better about making a big block. Caps lock. There we go. Is that it? That's it. Oh boy. It's 11:30 my time already, so another half hour of this. I'm starting to get pretty tired, to be honest. So I might end a few minutes early, but we'll see. I definitely want to go until I get this done, which it looks like we're getting very close to do. Oh, come on, up. There we go. All right, I think we're welded up now. So I think what I might do is kind of oh, I gotta get these guys real quick here. Yep, come on, get in. Scooch, scooch. There we go. Okay. I think that's that. So I think what I might do is like do an inverse. We'll grab this and kind of do an inverse of what's there and just do like some columns like this on the black box, just to give it a little bit of something, make it feel a little structural. Make it feel less like a big black box. Did I do that consistent there? No, I didn't. That's supposed to go here. Okay. I think this is going to look not terrible. I feel like I'm flinging the camera around a lot today, too. Sorry about that. Apparently, I'm not going to stop, though, so... Ow. Keep hitting caps lock. Oh, you know, it might have looked good here instead. Might have been some scaffolding blocks instead. But whatever, I think this looks fine. Yeah, so there we go. Cool. Now, I did want to redo some of these platforms, but first I want to. Let's see. Would I be able to redo the way I want to on the end there? I don't think so. Maybe I don't care. Maybe I don't care enough to actually do what I was going to do. Let's do... Should we do... To walk up in there, should we do graded stairs or the longer regular stairs? If we do the longer regular stairs, we would just make them... We can make them black like the rest of this. Yeah, I kind of like that. I don't know. Something's telling me... Oh yeah, see, they don't even stick out that far. This is perfect. First off, get rid of that. Then give me 2 of these. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That looks perfect. Looks perfect.
Energy low.
Shush. Beautiful. In we go. Doors shut. So I'll have to do a... Actually, maybe I should do it now. I should put a turret on the outside over there. I'm going to have to adjust the lighting in here. I want to make the lights more atmospheric. That shouldn't take long. Let me just do that real quick. Actually, I'm going to take a drink of water. If you're still watching, if you're still hanging out with me here, and you have not liked the video, please consider throwing a like on that video. And if you would like to get notified when I go live, please consider subscribing. All right. Charge up again. Boy, that spider really did a number on me. That was like 35 points of health, because aren't I a level 3? What's my deal right now? Isn't it? There it is. Yeah, max health 130%. Shift B is how you do that, in case anyone was curious about that. Ooh, that unknown signal's pretty close. I might have to remember to go get that. Alright, interior lights. That should be these. What are these? I wonder what... They're on a subgrid. What are these interior lights? And light panels? They're on the tater tot bar thing. Okay. That's fine. IP... Interior... Light... Production room. And then get you out of here. And we are going to... So I want to take the... Ooh, that's actually going to bleed through to upstairs. Maybe. We're going to take the intensity way down. Yeah, I think the upstairs lights, I don't know why I'm physically looking up at my own ceiling now, but the upstairs lights are actually already bleeding into here because if we turn these off, it's already pretty bright in here, so maybe we don't care as much, but what I want to do is kind of give it a, what is it? Take the blue down. I want to give it kind of a yellowy orangish feel. Yeah. Little moody. If I ever have to, I just realized, if I ever have to take this giant floor piece out, I'm going to lose the lights, but I like it. Adjusting the offset. Ooh, yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. How will that look? Let's find out. Offset. Pull it. I don't want to pull it down too much because they'll kind of look like floating orbs. But, oh, actually that helps quite a lot. Makes the room a lot more orangey. Now let's go upstairs and see how it looks. Totally fine. Totally fine. We're all good. I like it. There's, I think, maybe a very faint... No, I don't even think so. I think that's just the dust on there. So, that's feeling pretty good to me. Let me close all these extra doors. What else did I want to get done today? I should go fix this antenna real quick before I forget about it. Not that I really need the antenna. What are we doing? What are we doing? I think at some point I might leave this planet and go do some exploring on other planets. But for the time being, there we go. Oh, that's not even an antenna. That's just a blinky light. Yeah, that's right. I just spent all that time repairing the blinky light. Yeah, the antenna's way over here. Anyway. Now I know. Now I know where the blinky light is. Alright, so we got that done. What else do I want to do today? Oh, that's right. Real quick, I wanted to get another turret on this side. Now, one thing I could do is go off of... I could go off of this cargo and do like some turret platforms on each side, and then they could potentially shoot spiders and also shoot upwards, because I don't have a lot of... Like, my defense platforms are way back here. You know, so I think that's probably going to be the way to go. But also, at the same time, how was I going to do a hallway or connection all the way to there? I mean, I was going to run like some grid, so it's all one singular grid. Actually, does it need to be a singular grid? I guess it doesn't really need to be a singular grid. I was thinking it would be nice to have it be a singular grid so that I could control it from, you know, control things from here and there, and then have it like an enclosed walkway between the two or something like that. But now I'm looking at what I've done here, and can't really... I mean, unless it was just something that you could either walk down into or walk into from the side, you know? Like, this is a landing platform for anything coming in, but, like, we could come to the edge and then we could, like, walk down some stairs and then go into the... Yeah, that'll work. We'll figure something out. Anyway, what I wanted to do potentially is a... some kind of a platform here for some turrets. So if we were to kind of map that out, just give me a whole bunch of interior plate. Interior. And take that. Do I want... Oh, good. Another lovely I'm going to put magnesium here because I want this thing to start... actually, get that silicon first. I want it to... Please don't rearrange my... I want the refineries to grab magnesium next because we've been doing a lot of nickel. Then probably the iron. Anyway. I think we're going to go... Ooh, the sun's coming up. That means I don't have a lot of time before I start taking solar damage again. That's not the where I wanted to do that. We're going to do... Yep, this is why we do this. Come here, guys. Thank you. Alright. Conveyor pipe. I'm going to go out, maybe to there, I think. Do a junction. Pipe out this way, and then this will go to our platforms that will have turrets on them. So what are those platforms going to look like now? If we did a... Yeah, I think what we'll do is maybe a armored. Oh, I don't have any of that. God, I keep hitting that. Keep hitting that space or caps lock. So we'll go like that. Let me go do the other one here. Did I do this the same? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. All right, so we'll do that. And then I'm going to do a junction. Probably doesn't matter as much, but that's what our turret is going to sit on top of. Then we'll do a little bit of platform around it. Not a very large platform. I think we're going to go like this. Okay, so like around that. I'm stuck. There we go. Just something like this. And then maybe we'll throw a... Do I have a column? Did the column move to this thing? Yeah, there it is. Throw a little column underneath it. So it's got just a wee bit of armor around it, and then we'll just throw a little turret on top. That'll be that. It should have a decent aiming radius, so unless the spider's like right here, it should still be able to hit him. And then I might armor this up or do something better with the middle junction here at some point, but I think for now this will be good. Why did I do this armored junction first? Oh, yeah, because I wanted to... Yeah, okay. Just to get a little more... Because I don't want to use like a half block there. So this way it can go kind of all the way around it. I don't know if that explanation makes sense. I'm pretty tired. Alright, let's weld this all the heck up. What do I have on me? Mostly interior plate. Alright, let's go. Put this back, and then we'll just start getting the actual pieces we need here. Actually, I'm going to do that one last, so I can pull from there. Kind of a race against the clock now, before the sun comes up.
Energy low.
Or I run out of energy, of course. Oh, what happened? Okay, oops. What did I just do here? Okay, let's, let me go up here, and... my mouse on the, like, higher sensitivity today? Yeah, maybe. Oh, okay. I just figured out what was going on. I think my keyboard was in the wrong mode. My keyboard has 2 modes. And I think that's why it was occasionally doing the strafing thing. I was hitting a... I don't really have a good way to explain it, but I think it was a user error. Oh, I was going to go get that unknown signal that was really close. You think I could jetpack over to it in 1 minute and 22 seconds? We're going to try. Just see, I just want to know if it's got the seeds in it that I need. Oh, you better not be one of those ones that messes with you. Ooh. Not quite, but, fun little thing. Alright, then just give me this, and give me, well, first give me that, and then give me just a bunch of steel plate. Really? I thought I'd grabbed enough, but I guess not. Give it to me. Give it all to me. Okay. So now that we got that, we could put down some little defense turrets. Let's see, let's put them facing... we'll put them facing outwards. We'll be done just in time for the sunrise. The military escort plan overhead. Alright, so... the sunrise here is nice. On this planet. And then you've got that beautiful glow from the alien planet during the night. This is actually a pretty sweet place to live. But, except for the radiation from the sun. Unfortunately. But... I'm not going to stick around and watch the entire sunrise. I need to... there we go. I need to... get those turrets. Where are those turrets at? What was I calling the turrets? Was I calling them anything special? No, I think just this. Okay. Alright, any special settings? I don't think so. they're good to go. One thing I was just thinking is I should probably install a defensive block on the base so that some of these turrets can lock on a little further away if needed. We'll do that next time if I remember, but there's probably a good place to do that. I think I've got some interior space in between one of these connector areas that we could shove one, but I don't remember. I'd probably have to go digging through the walls, but doesn't matter. We'll do it. We'll do it next time. What else? Anything else I want to get done today? I think that's pretty much it. So what did we accomplish today? So we got this entire bottom section done. We're completely self-sufficient now in the sense that we don't need the Titan. The Titan was our entire production facility. We don't need the Titan anymore. Oh, how are we doing on power? Oh, what are our batteries looking like? Are we also just running off the Titan's batteries? We might be. So, I may want to put some batteries on the base. Yeah, I actually think the base does not have its own batteries. So that's nice. Let's see. Depleted in 2 hours. So we're going to want to build... So I need to do this like as soon as we start next time. We need to build another wind tower. Over here would be fine, I think. We'll build another wind tower, or over here maybe to space it out better. Oh, we'll build another wind tower and... or a solar tower might be good. We have a decent amount of... Well... Nah, maybe not entirely. But, yeah, I forgot the batteries. Rev. I forgot the batteries. But yeah, no, we need more wind towers so we can keep up with all of the new production stuff that we just made. But that shouldn't take too long to do. We'll do that at the very beginning of the next stream. And we'll put some batteries on the base itself, because otherwise when we disconnect the Titan over there, when we disconnect the Titan and put it in the ground, it won't be contributing to anything. So we're going to want to be completely self-sufficient on this base. And that's that. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need. So I have living quarters, I have a farm area, I have the hangar, and I have the production facility. And then we're going to have the hole in the ground that the Titan is going to go in. And I think that might be it for the base on this planet. So then what we could do is, I don't know that I will start the hole in the ground because I don't think the miner is done. So what I think I might do instead, until the miner is done with its hole, and actually let me just fly over there real quick and see what what's your percent complete. Oh, he's only 47% done, and he's been working for a couple of weeks. Couple of weeks of like stream time, not like consistently for a couple of weeks. So he's going to be going for a while. So we're going to have to kill quite a bit more time before we can start work on that. I mean, I guess I could start building like the walkway over to it. And we could also maybe put a wind tower on that walkway as well. But then that would just be, we would just kind of go in that general direction there, which we could do. But also what I want to do is build another type of ship that has I need a flying ship with a decent amount of cargo, because we need to go back to that pirate stronghold and loot it properly. Because I was not able to bring back, I was only able to bring back what I could carry on me, and that wasn't enough. So obviously there's a lot of stuff over there we can get. So that'll be the next stream. Will be making a new wind tower, and yeah, make another wind tower, maybe two, depending on how much power we need. But make another wind tower, make some sort of cargo mule type ship that we can go over to that pirate stronghold and start stripping it down. So that'll be next time. That'll be next Thursday. This Sunday, DNA and I will be back in Designated Survivors. We believe we fixed the issue with the world, so it should be good. That said, I think I mentioned this maybe a week or two ago. Sundays are going to go back to being my rotating content day. So we will not be doing Designated Survivors every single week anymore. It'll just be whenever I want to fit in an extra Space Engineers and DNA is available. So we're going to do that. Other things that'll be in that time slot will probably be like the City Skylines playthrough that I was doing, so because I want to do more of that. Other than that, I don't think I have anything else to say. The sun is coming up. The radiation damage ought to be starting fairly soon. And we've had a pretty successful stream and a pretty successful potato day, so I am going to wish everybody a good weekend, a good rest of your week. If you have not liked the video, please consider liking. If you would like to get notified when I go live, please consider subscribing. Thank you to Rev and Phil for the real Phil G, specifically, for becoming members today. And I will see you all next time. Have a great night, everybody.